Hi, hi to me. You're doing it. Need to brush it out, but let's do volume. Um, and I think what I wanted to, well, what I've been thinking about, along with a lot of other things that I've been, it's 4 a.m. So let's give ourselves some grace, which I love. You're doing a lot more of that lately. Um, but I think what's on my mind right now is birth stories. Like you're fascinated by them. I love them. They captivate me, they enchant me, they draw me in every single time. What it is celebrating a woman is stepping into her power, literally her crown, no matter how crooked it is, no matter how sweaty it is, no matter how primal it is, whatever the story, whatever the way that the baby and the mommy harmonized, whatever way she upleveled herself as a human, whatever way she stepped into her power that day, she did. And you've seen it. I've had the privilege of being in hundreds of delivery rooms, and then I've been in my own body and mind and soul and that transcending space 3 times now. So I will drop anything if someone's like, I want to hear the birth story, and I want to hear it unabridged, unfiltered, unedited. I want to hear it straight from the pores of her cellular quantum physics level. Um, yeah, I these days when I'm on social media, I'm literally it's something that like when I kind of just did an audit of like what kind of accounts am I like gravitating toward, and when I do go on, what is it that is fueling me, what is it that is inspiring me, what is it, how can I curate what I do choose to consume so that it is um thought provoking, and it's like baby watch for some moms. And I feel like I'm their online social media doula, like just sending thoughts, manifesting like all the good vibes. Like, did they have their baby yet? Yeah, I'm joining the curious crowd, but it's more like this spiritual um calibration with these with these humans that they are becoming a first time or second or third, whatever, mama. Um, and I desire for them, like what I desire for all moms, all women, is that um that beautiful experience and the transcending experience where you believe fully in your worth and in your purpose and you are fulfilled and you are up leveled and you are reborn that day in so many ways. I've been reborn, I've been transformed and inspired, and I'm healing all of those things cycling over and over again as a mom. I feel like the versions of me for 33 years were so beautiful and so broken and so there was so much hustle in her and so much inner turmoil in this sense of trying to be a people pleaser and assimilate to other people's um agendas and needs and try to protect herself from like the traumas that I endured in childhood by like being somebody who didn't ruffle any feathers. And then as a mom, I am so badass. Like I am so purposeful. I am so clear. I have a lot of clarity around what my gifts are, how I want to take up space in the world, how I want to show up as a human for myself and as a mother and as a wife and as a creative and as a writer and all of it. And with every child that, give me all the babies. I have 3 babies. Give me another baby, please, God. Um, I feel such a soul sisterhood, such a commonality with women all over the world. And that's why I started Mama Mindset. And that's where I was like here in my white coat, or not even wearing my white coat, which I didn't have 80% of the time, walking in those rooms, speaking to those moms, whether their child was hospitalized, whether they were there having a baby themselves, whether they were coming to see me in the clinic, um, holding space for them, talking to them, hearing their stories, connecting with them on a soul level, on that. Don't power off. Oh no. I haven't been recording this on here. I have been preaching about birth story and I didn't record it on here, but I think I recorded it on Zoom. So that's good. But anyway, it's been powerful for me to talk about it. So look at the Zoom because I'm not really looking at it, but I think the audio will be there. Um, I'm talking about what it is about birth stories. Like for me, it's celebrating the queens, that I'm drawn to the strength that I see, drawn to the not questioning the divine worthiness, the belief, the timeline fluidity of like the birth, that you're meeting the ancestors and all those women who have paved the way before you. You're meeting with them, you're communing with them, you are joining with them, you are held by them, you are suspended in the belief with yourself, you are primally in the present. You're not distracted by anything else, and you are also getting glimpses and stepping into that future version of yourself, that future version of yourself that's beckoning you forward, and that knows she's a queen and knows that she never needs to convince anyone of anything ever again, and that she gets to take up space in this world with her voice, with her body, with all of it. It's a sensory symphony, like you are engaged in every single way, and it's so fulfilling in that sense. Um, and yeah, I just feel like this online doula over here, checking on women, just wanting to hear their birth stories, whether I know them or not. And anyone in my regular life, like, please tell me your birth story. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I was getting back to the fact that my I'm so grounded in my purpose of speaking life and love over women, their bodies, releasing the toxic narrative, get their body back, of how much of a significant transformation and pivot and shift it is for you to become a mom, because that is you've been divinely chosen. Like you, the amount of up leveling that's happening from a cellular level from the very moment conception starts, and you've been carrying around those eggs all your life. Um, you're up leveling. You are literally being reborn as a human. It blows it, all of it. Love it. Can't wait to talk more about it. But that's what I wanted to hop on and talk story about today. Woo.